Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about tea. Yes, tea. Why tea? Because I want to talk to you guys about tea. So first off, I'm not wearing any mascara. I feel like this is kind of weird, but I was like channeling my inner Linda Hallberg. So yeah, I'm kind of liking this look. I'm a little more tan, and so I feel like it sort of works with me being tan to like have no lashes or mascara. I don't know, I'm looking in the viewfinder and I kind of like it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, if you think I look funny without it, or you know, if I don't. I don't know. Just felt like doing it. I might shoot another video later today, so you may see my look changed again. I may totally be like, I need mascara. So I want to talk to you guys about SkinnyMint because I saw Samantha from Battalash. She was promoting it on her Instagram, and they just happened to be at the same time doing like a first birthday bonus. You got an extra 28 days of their morning boost, and I think they had free shipping and everything. And so I was like, you know what, I should try it. If you don't know what a Teatox is, it's basically a tea detox. And I've done a lot of research, and I've looked at other ones and looked at the result pages and everything. And this one kind of seemed interesting, and I always really like Samantha because she's very honest with everything she does. She's not really like, I'll just promote anything. She's very picky, and so I figured, you know, sort of if she was willing to do it, then I should try it out. But I did a lot of research, and I like compared other ones and stuff like that, and this one had the extra 28 days, so I felt like it was a better deal for my money at the time. Side note, I did do blog posts for, this is a 28-day detox, so I did one for every week except for the last week because I wanted to just do this in a video as an overall, so either you could see just this video and just see what I thought about it in its entire month, or you can go to my blog if you want. I will link it down below and you guys can see the entire like weekly updates. I just didn't want to shoot weekly updates because I felt like they might not be as interesting. So if you want to check them out though, definitely on the blog, and it has more information, as will be in the description box, about this company, prices, everything, website, the whole shenanigans. Basically, this is a two-step process, and so you have your 28-day Teatox, the morning boost, and you take one of these every morning, and then you have your night cleanse, which you take every other day. So there'd be 14 in here and there's 28 in here. I guess basically, so I don't make this video extremely long, I guess I'll just go through the ingredients and kind of tell you what the ingredients are in there and what they're for and if they affected me or not. I don't have a before and after picture, unfortunately, because I don't know what happened. I just completely forgot to take one, and honestly, it didn't really do as much on the outside for me as it did on the inside. So I feel like even if I did do photos, there really wasn't going to be a difference. It did do more internally for me than externally, but I'll tell you why, because I didn't exercise. That's basically why. So we'll start with the morning boost, basically, and this one has green tea, and it's supposed to boost energy, improves immunity, and burns calories. So I already drink green tea, not really on a regular basis. I'll go through spurts where I try really well to do it every day or 3 times a day. I think the packet of green tea I have tells you to drink it 3 times a day, and you know, if I remember to do that, I would do it, but sometimes I forget. But it didn't really give me the energy that I was looking for, but that's also because I'm an avid coffee drinker, so I get my caffeine early in the morning from coffee. And I think I drink maybe 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day sometimes. Sometimes I'll just do 1. But I think the reason why this wasn't as energy boosting as it is for some people is because I already have quite a high caffeine intake, that I think this tea really wasn't going to do it alone. I think if I'd actually cut out coffee completely, this might have worked like towards the end of 28 days. But I also just really like the taste of coffee, and I work 10+ hour days, so normally by like 2 or 3 I am just, doesn't matter if I've had a coffee or not, I hit a wall and I end up having like another like afternoon cup of coffee just to keep me going. So I think this would give you an energy boost if you are just a non-coffee drinker, or you just drink tea, or you don't have quite the caffeine intake that I do. So the next one is yerba mate, and this boosts metabolism and curbs appetite. I have to say, in the beginning, the first few weeks, it did completely curb my appetite. It was amazing. I wasn't wanting to snack. I just felt like I could go longer between meals. I eat breakfast really early in the morning. Like I'll eat breakfast at like 6:30. And then, you know, by lunchtime I'm kind of hungry, so it's like 11 o'clock. And then, you know, I'm trying to like wait it out till dinner when I get home at like 8 or 9. So I normally will have a snack in between. And I was able to kind of like not have breakfast so early and wait to have breakfast when I got to work at like 7 or 8, and then, you know, pushing lunch back and stuff. So I wasn't starving right when I woke up, and I could go more hours without snacking, which was really good. I think the cravings kind of came back towards the end of the week, but I've decided to choose healthier snacks in place of it. So it kind of keeps you like aware of what's going on with your body. And next is the nettle leaves, and this is a natural diuretic and it's an antioxidant. And there's also dandelion, which improves digestion, detoxifies, and cleanses. So this isn't really the cleansing one like the night cleanse, but it does also have properties in here, kind of in conjunction with to help you, since you're only doing the night cleanse every other night. This one kind of helps you keep going and keep your energy and keep the digestive system going and moving throughout the day. So I did feel like it worked, but it really only works for me with the night cleanse together. I'm not sure how it's going to work when I just do the second bag of the 28-day Teatox, just the morning ones. And then last is guarana, and it increases physical endurance and alertness and stimulates digestion. Obviously, this is what's in, I think this is what's in energy drinks. I feel like I've seen that somewhere on a commercial. But it just is supposed to give you a little bit of energy, more of that natural energy. Like I said, it didn't really do as much for me, but I think for others that don't drink as much coffee or caffeine in general, then this would definitely work for you. And then there's a hint of grapefruit, strawberry, and pineapple to make it even yummier. So I know a lot of people were kind of hit and miss. I was reading a lot of reviews before I purchased this, and some were saying that they didn't like the flavor. Of course, you can put in honey with this, or you can put in a lemon. I kind of want to compare the flavors to if you've ever had yogi tea. I'm not sure if any of you guys are familiar with that brand, but they have like all these different color boxes. You can get them at like grocery stores or like Whole Foods, like natural food kind of stores. And they have some really great teas as well. And it kind of has that flavor where it's kind of a little bit funky, and it's not like a, you know, a sweet raspberry tea or an orange tea or, you know, those classic teas. It kind of has an interesting flavor. They did try to add fruits and things to kind of make it a little bit different. I didn't mind the taste that much, but I'm also used to the yogi tea, which has like weird flavors in it too. So it didn't bother me too much. But this one is definitely a really good like morning boost. I still like the flavors. I would still drink it in the morning even if I needed a cup of coffee like a little bit later in the day. But it's still, I think if I actually tried to cut out caffeine completely, it would work. So then the next one is the part 2 process, and this is the night cleanse. And this is supposed to help reduce bloating, digestion, and lose weight. And so with the ingredients in this one is ginger root. This is for anti-bloating and detoxifying. And like I said with the yogi teas, they actually have a ginger tea with that one that I was already, before I actually purchased the SkinnyMint tea, was using, and it was helping. But I think that one, I'm gonna be completely honest, like that one gave me like weird cramps. So like at the end of the night, like it's supposed to help with digestion. You're supposed to drink that yogi tea like 30 minutes after tea or something like that, and it made me feel weird. I had these cramps at night that would keep me up. My digestive system, like it was not okay. Like it just felt like, you know, you're having your period again, and like no girl wants that one like more than once a month. So I think the ginger root really helps in this one. I did not get any of those cramps, but the just generic ginger tea from Yogi, like that one didn't work at all. But this one is definitely not as harsh, and it is definitely better. It does reduce bloating, which is really nice. I mean, you wake up in the morning and you're already that like morning skinny, like any girl, you guys know what that means. Like when your abs look fabulous until you like eat or drink and you're like, yes, I look skinny. And then like later in the day, you're like, never mind. I always call it like morning skinny. It does help reduce bloating though, which is really good. But you know, it's just, that's also part of your diet. You know, if you're not eating sodium or, you know, things that actually contribute to bloating, like then you can reduce bloating that way too. There's also orange leaves in here, which improves digestion and promotes good sleep. This I have to say the number one thing that I loved about this night tea, and I wish they would just make a tea without the like diuretic part of it, the laxatives and everything, would just be to promote sleep, because I slept so well. Like every night that I had this, I slept like a baby. And I don't know, like I normally have pretty good sleep, and I try to sleep 8 hours if I can, just because I'm running around with kids all day and it's just exhausting. So I try to get as much sleep as I can. But this tea just like, it like knocks you out. I read a bunch of reviews that if you are on your time of the month and you do have cramps, it definitely helps reduce that, and so you sleep really well. So people obviously that are on your period, like this will be really amazing for you, and you'll just be like, yes, I love this tea this month. But I really wish they would make just like a nighttime tea as well, that when you're only supposed to do this like every 3 to 4 months, the cleanse, because it's going to be too much on your body and you don't want to be dependent on it. So I really think SkinnyMint, you guys should totally make a tea that's for nighttime, so that when you're off the like cleansing part, you still get the properties of like good sleep and, you know, the relaxation and everything that's from this, because this is amazing. Amazing for sleep. Like best sleep I've had in a while was with this tea. Like I can't even describe to you, like just feel so refreshed in the morning. It's amazing. So there's also lemongrass in here. This is antimicrobial, antibacterial, enhances complexion. I personally didn't notice anything with my complexion. Maybe I did. I finished this about 2 weeks ago. I've been trying to film this video. It's just been like not working out every time. But I didn't really notice a difference, but maybe there is one. But it's also like you're only taking this for 14 days, so you're probably not getting as much, but maybe like continued use. Or if you want to find tea with lemongrass in it, that's probably going to be really good overall, like for long term for your complexion. And then there's senna leaves, which are a natural laxative, anti-bloating, reduces appetite. And there's licorice root that relieves from cramps and constipation. So basically, a lot of reviews and blog posts that I read about this, some were very like beat around the bush and didn't really tell you. Like I feel like you need to be honest with Teatoxes. These will make you poop. I mean, I know that sounds weird and it's kind of just like really in your face TMI, but like that's what a night cleanse is. It's cleansing your system. And I feel like nobody's gonna really talk about it. And I think it's honestly, before you start one of these, you need to look at your lifestyle. Like I wasn't like in the bathroom all day, every day. It wasn't like it just completely flushed out your system, but it does help your system become more regular. Like I was reading reviews from girls that were like, I'm totally constipated and it doesn't work for me, and now they're regular. I feel like it's definitely helped my digestive system in the long run. Like I've been done with this program for about 2 or 3 weeks now, and I kind of wanted to wait to do this video to see if the properties of the tea, the benefits were still going even after using it, or if it's something like your body relies on it and you know, you're not going to get those results again until you do the next Teatox in 3 to 4 months. But I have to say that definitely the, you know, your system, it helps keep you going, and I feel like I'm much more regular now. I know that's like, you know, it's like really TMI to say, but I mean, someone's got to be honest and just tell it like it is. Like I feel like I'm definitely, my system is back on track, and I've also been trying to eat better, and so everything's just kind of working in conjunction with this tea, and I feel like this tea helped kind of bring everything back to square one, which is what a cleanse should do. And definitely like the licorice root relieving from cramps and constipation. Like I said, if you're on your period, like you just will feel better and you'll sleep really well, because it's just that relaxation. You'll just get a good night's sleep with this. But it keeps your body going and it's working, but it's also like relaxing at the same time. So overall, I would definitely recommend this to people. I want to have a disclaimer though that it's not a miracle drug. I mean, not a miracle drug. It's not a miracle tea. I did not magically lose a ton of weight, but I also was in Vegas when I started it. I also like for sometimes I could not take the night tea every other day. I'd get home at like 11:30, and the last thing I want to do is like drink tea. Or I was going to be on a plane flight the next day and I'm like, I don't want to take the night cleanse and then be like having to run to the bathroom on the plane. Like I had to kind of alter when I would take them according to my lifestyle, because my lifestyle is very, it's very different, and the jobs that I have, they're different times, and it just, I could not take it. I'm not somebody that works from home that's like, I could drink my morning tea, I could drink my night tea at the same time and get those like maximum results. I also could tell you all the reasons why I didn't work out, but moral of the story is I didn't work out as much as I'd planned to. It just, you know, like I said, I could tell you all my excuses, but there's really no excuse. I just didn't do it. So it really is a tea that is in conjunction with things you do. Like what you put into it is what you will get out of this tea. Don't just drink this tea and expect miracles. It is definitely a good helper, and the best way I could describe this tea is like your best friend. They're going to support you and they're going to be there for you and they're going to help you in any way they can, but they cannot do it for you. And this tea is exactly that. It's going to help you with your digestive system. It's going to help you with your morning energy. If you're kind of like, I don't really want to get up early and work out, it's going to give you that boost to do that, but it's not going to do it for you. It's not going to give you six-pack abs if you didn't do anything and didn't put anything into it. So I also want to tell you guys that this tea and doing a weekly blog actually was really helpful, and I think if you want to do any sort of detox to really reap the benefits of it and really find out what it's doing with your body and how your lifestyle really is and the changes you can make, like I would keep track and do a weekly update, like write it down in a journal, write it online if you're a blogger, do a video review, something that kind of makes you sit there and think about what you're doing. Like for me, the reduced appetite especially, it was making me want to eat healthier because I'm like, okay, I feel like my body is cleansing, I feel like I'm not as hungry, but if I am, I probably should be eating something healthy. Like it keeps your mind focused and it keeps it, you know, in the present of like, okay, I should be eating healthy. This is supposed to help me be healthier, feel better, you know, look better if you're working out. So it makes you very active, like it makes you an active participant in the process. And if you can track it every week and be like, yes, this week I feel better, this week I did lose weight, like I want to keep this going, then you're going to be more mindful about like, yes, I should work out this week. I should also be drinking more water. Like it does. I've read several comments that because of the reduced bloating, it is a little bit dehydrating. So you want to, you know, balance that with lots of water. I definitely felt like I was drinking more water and I was craving water, which was good because then it created a habit that I constantly crave water now, even when I'm done with it. But a lot of waters that I would suggest are fruit waters, lemon waters, cucumber waters, mint waters, like combination of all of those. If you're definitely not a water drinker, like the taste of water is kind of like bleh to me. I know that sounds totally weird, but it's just like I like cold water, but I don't really care for like room temperature water or anything. So I started putting fruit and lemon in my water and it kind of just gives it that little extra. And I love the flavor and I feel refreshed on the inside and it makes me want to drink more water. So again, it's like actively participating and being like, yes, I want to help this product help me and give more to get more out of it. So I hope you guys like this review. I hope it was helpful. Seriously, if you guys have any other questions about this, I definitely link them in. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this review was helpful. I hope it kind of helped with decisions. Again, I have a blog that has more detailed accounts of like my week and what I was doing that week and if the benefits were helpful or not because of what I was doing that week. Like don't forget, like if you don't work out that week, you may not see as much results as if you work out the next week. So I definitely wanted to post a blog to be able to show you guys like why it worked and why it didn't work instead of just like, yes, this is a good product or no, this sucked, because everybody is different. Everyone's day to day is different and their lifestyles and their, you know, everyone's body is different and how it reacts. So this is my story and this is how it worked for me. And if you guys want to check it out, feel free. I will link it down below as always. And if you want to check out SkinnyMint or their website or anything, they also have a really helpful chat and Q&A page. So if you have any questions that I probably couldn't answer, definitely check out their Q&A page. They do have a pop-up chat person that's live. You can always talk to them if you have any other questions. And I will see you guys in my next video. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a wonderful day, week, month, year, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.